Look how wonderful it is to profit from the market drop here in Avalon Bay, where we had a fantastic opportunity and anticipated it. Anticipated what? You know about Trump's big tariff hike? Well, this stock was already showing a decline well before he came out with that news that shook the markets, and we benefited from it. What does that mean, Gustavo? It means we've been following Avalon Bay since March 2024. It went up until December 2024, appreciating by 30%. Since then, it reached a price range that we mentioned here as being relatively expensive for the stock. Investors didn't want to pay more than $230 for this stock. And when we see that investors aren't willing to pay more than a certain amount, what's the natural movement? A correction, a downward movement, and that's what we identified here. So it hit this level twice. The first time was in September 2024 and the second in November. Afterwards, it made this first downward movement, which was in January, and then it confirmed this downward movement in March, on March 10th. So this analysis was all mapped out and tracked from back September through March. Yes, my friends, we do a lot of work around here. We monitor and analyze these actions weekly. We look at it, we see this one is in this situation. Look, this one is about to. So we understand, we live the life of the stock. That's why we're able to deliver good results to our subscribers. Basically, we have this downward movement, which was shown here on March 10th. On this March 10th, we told everyone, guys, should we sell Avalon Bay at $209? What does that mean? Selling Avalon Bay means saying, guys, whoever wants to buy Avalon Bay from me, I'm selling at $209. I don't have the shares, but I'll need a few weeks to deliver them to you. It's normal, it's a common and standard procedure in the stock market. It's completely legal. There's nothing illegal about it. It's called short selling, okay? So basically, here we made this move. We informed our subscribers and let's go together. So we made a sale here at 209. What happened? In the first week, it broke even. After another week, we moved into a temporary loss, meaning when we looked at the balance there, we saw a negative amount, right? Here in the second week and in the third week came the market's big gift, showing that the signal we had been following and studying since September was indeed a correct signal. And since then, it made a 7% drop in the third week. And in the fourth week, folks, it hit a 13% drop, basically $27 below the price at which I sold the shares. I could buy them back here and have my $27 in profit, right? But do we know how far it's going to fall? No, he doesn't know. But we have a tool that we use to protect ourselves as it keeps falling. So it made a big downward move here. Let me protect, for example, $10 here. The other week it hit $27. I took my profit protection and set it here at $20, which is about here. I set it here with a $20 gap from my entry point, meaning I can buy back the shares, deliver them to the person I committed to, and I have a $20 profit. So what happened? The stock dropped all the way down, and when it bounced back, it hit my protection me trailing stop, as it's also called, which is the profit protection. And we made the $20 profit from that drop. Yes, my friends, this is how we profit from a market downturn. We don't have to just wait for the market to go up to make a profit. There's no reason for that. Profiting from a decline is also valid. It's also legitimate. And we can work with that too. And we basically spent a month here for weeks profiting from this stock's drop. How much profit, Gustavo? I sold 114 shares here at $209.63. Basically, $23,897.82, okay? That was my investment. And what did that get me? The 114 shares gave me exactly $20 in profit, which you just saw how I protected that, giving me a profit of $2,280. Okay? In 1 month, I made a profit of $2,280 in 1 month by investing 23,000. How much does that represent, Gustavo, out of the total amount of money in the brokerage account? Basically, my friends, we have $100,000 there, right? If we divide that by the $1,282,280, we had a profit of 0.28% profit in 1 month. Here, I basically had 6 months of American fixed income in just 1 month from AvalonBay's drop. That's the difference between having a mindset for buying and a mindset for selling in. Other words, we're not gonna be dependent only on a bull market. And the second point is that by investing just 23,000, I managed to achieve half a year's worth of fixed income from the entire American market in a single month. So it's very powerful, and that's how we operate. Do we win every time? No, folks. You've already seen here in our video that we sometimes show trades with losses, right? So we win 80% of the time and 20% we don't. But it's the overall balance that makes our capital grow, and it's this balance that has allowed us to operate in the American market for 5 months now, together with hundreds of investors, and we've achieved 35% returns overall in 5 months. So basically, it's an extremely powerful strategy, folks. It's a strategy that really makes you stop and study, because it brings a very significant boost to your investments. Okay? So basically, that's the explanation for a stock drop and how we managed to profit from it. We sold a stock we didn't own, waited for it to fall, bought it back at a lower price, and kept the profit. If you enjoy learning about this is just one of hundreds of videos we have here on our channel. Every day there's a new lesson available here for you, and if you like this kind of videos, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on notifications, because yes, that will make us even happier to keep sharing these videos with you. Alright? God bless you all, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.